Okay, Taurus, so it looks like your card is actually here. So they're here. They're saying that this person is heard. Heard, it might be Amber. Abigail, Amber Heard. Have you heard? So it's kind of like, oh man, I keep picking up that someone Chinese whispers. Listen, have you heard this? It might be someone a friend that you talk to quite a lot. Okay, Tauruses normally talk quite a lot. Okay, and I'm picking up someone that you talk to quite a lot. Okay, and you basically put the world to rights. Oh, listen, have you heard? Oh no, what's happened? Oh yeah, no, blah 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 blah. Is that really? Blah blah blah. Oh really? And you kind of like, have you heard this? Have you heard that? And it's kind of like this person that you get into like a fucking absolute kind of like, oh no, have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? No. Oh listen, and you spread all of these things that are going on in life, like, you know, oh my god, have you read the news? Oh my god, have you seen this? Have you heard that? Have you noticed what this person's put on Facebook? Have you seen this? Have you seen that? Did you know? Like spreading the word of other people's business. Really, it's really what I keep picking up. My mother is like that, just constantly talks about other people. So I don't know. Yeah, I could be like one of those people. Anyway, let's see. Taurus. What's Taurus got coming up this week? Taurus. So you got the moon, a mother. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possible Virgo, if not a mother. Okay. So again, there are things that are not being spoken of. We're kind of like, you know, this, like I said, it just could be your mother. Okay. Thoughts and feelings being hidden from one another. Okay, if you want that way, okay. Are they hiding anything from me, Steve? Well, if you don't speak to them, it isn't anyone's business if you're not in a relationship with them, right? It feels like very difficult to get feelings from this person, unless you're seeing a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. I keep getting this feeling of the message that I had before, where someone keeps shining a light on a Cancerian all the time, okay, or defacing one. But like constantly shining the light on this Cancerian all of the time. Cancer this, Cancer this, Cancer that, Cancer this, Cancer that. Unless someone is suffering through the loss of a Cancerian, or the actual physical signs of cancer itself. Okay. Let's see. Taurus. Nine of Swords. So whatever it is keeping someone awake. Okay, like I said, it's a worry wart. It's a person that constantly panics and worries and thinks very negatively. It is also a mother that thinks very negatively. Okay, negative this, negative that, negative Nelly. Okay, so because of the negativity, this person has so much on their mind that they possibly just use their mind to communicate with what's on their mind. I need to speak to you about what's on my mind, okay? Or I'm going to give you a piece of my mind, okay? But it's more of an Elvis Presley. You are always on my mind, constantly, over and over, always on my mind, okay? Thinking this, thinking that, thinking you're on my mind, you're on my mind, you're more on my mind. Like, it's also, like I said, it's a parent here, or an ex-energy of parent, that adds that much pressure upon, like a smothered energy, that they use it to intimidate people to not speak to them, okay? And because they don't, they make people worry, fear. It's like they like people to fear them. They feed on their dark energy of fear. They love fear. It's kind of like a witch, really. But like they love people that fear them, okay, so they don't come near them. Because they use this tool of intimidation to make people fear and think about negative stuff. This is why you get fed up with people that constantly bang on about negativity, okay. Like, oh my God, there's so much to worry about. And you're like, what? Oh my God, this, I know this is happening, that's happening, blah, 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 we're worrying about this, and I'm worrying about, and like, what are you worrying about? My God, you are alive, man or woman. Like, you know, why can't you just appreciate the fact that you're alive? Why do you keep worrying about all of this stuff for all the time? Taurus. 3. So, man, you know, it's a classic case of my twin flame that I'm not with is on my mind constantly all the time, and I'm waking up, but I'm having a very bad karmic experience with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, a very bad karmic experience with someone that I'm not speaking to. They barely ever talk to me, or we've not been speaking in fucking ages, and they're constantly on my mind, and I kind of keep coming to this recollection that I'm fed up with doing this, but yet again do I still find myself doing it. Okay, attached to them. Okay, this is why you've got to be very careful, Matt. Not careful, but you know, I was going to do a segment on this on the teachings here. When I watch a lot of other people, sometimes I just float around other people's channels, man, and I get so sick to death of, and I'm sorry, but they are women readers, okay, and they're all feminine, and they all talk about past life connection, and oh my god, this is so strong. You know, geezers and proper relationships, they ain't going to be worried and bothered about all that dribble and shit. They really ain't, you know, and I can tell you from a masculine energy, they really don't give a fuck, you know, they don't. And, you know, feminine energies that are all so feminine, guys don't do that all the time. You know, they don't like to sit back and let's talk about our feelings. You know, they're probably off doing whatever they want to do, you know. Let's see. Taurus. 9 of Cups, man. There is still a hell of a lot of codependency. I mean, the last time I did your reading, Taurus, the last couple of times, well, every time, you guys must notice that Taurus have it the hardest because you're a fixed sign, okay? Very difficult to stop doing something, okay? Very difficult to tell a Taurus anything, really. Okay, tell them not to do this, tell them not to do that, okay? If they're very stubborn, they'll stick by, no, that's me believing that. You know, you're not going to swap, you're not going to change my fucking mind. You know, it's very difficult to tell me no, right, to stop doing something. It's me that tells you, right, if you get a very bad placement of Taurus. But like I said, you could be in a relationship and this is, you're going through grief, or you're going through something that is concerning your partner, okay? Like an ex, and they're always interfering in it. Taurus. But you always come up with these very bad, controlled, monotonous, not going anywhere, not doing anything, no communication, bored, frustrated, fed up, you know. I mean, it's a card. You probably aren't that bored and frustrated, Taurus, right? Let's see. Taurus. I mean, is this your other person? They're just focused on their kids. This person sacrifices everything about their life just for a child. That's it. Even if the child isn't speaking to them. They give up on their love life. They give up on their life completely. No, I've got a kid. I've got children. That's it. That's me. I'm just going to focus on the kid. And the kid grows up to think, fuck that, man. That's too much attention. I can't. I've got other people to see. I've got things to do. And families, mothers or fathers, can have this such strong attachment, normally from a mother, an attachment of a person, that they just won't let a person go. They won't let them be, okay? So when they sacrifice their whole life and they realise, hold on a minute, my kids are growing up, they don't want the child to grow up. They want them back as they want them again, okay? Like a young child. They don't let them grow up. It's like a Peter and Pan scenario. Peter and Pan? Peter. Peter Pan. Peter Pan syndrome. The boy that never grew up that wanted to, but I would never allow him. You know. Or she, you know. Taurus. 10 of Swords. More endings. There's the Cancerian energy here. Life Path 7. Cancerian. It's just this very monotonous, boring, no action, no speaking, no talking, and just continuing on to do what we always do, which is not get on, not speak and not talk. Taurus. Here. I mean, like I said, I don't know, you know, it's not going to relate to everybody. I've got, my sister is a Sagittarius, her husband is a Taurus. They have children, one of her daughters has just got married to a Taurus, and she's also a Taurus. Okay, they're abroad here. They're on their honeymoon, so this definitely wouldn't relate to them, right? But so you know, it's not going to relate to everybody. But yeah, there's this focus on my children, my kids, and my kids. We're the kids in America. Oh, Everybody lives to the music around. So let's see, Taurus, please, for the rest of the week. Six of Swords in reverse, an out of whack Gemini or Capricorn. Again, more blocking, more not talking, monotonous, boring energy. Family members lost their plot. Children not speaking to their mothers or fathers. Or ex. No communication. Taurus. Family. Wanting to play out the same cycle again. Or you're in a relationship, but this is an ex that causes a lot of confusion. Taurus. Avoidance. The King of Cups is here to say that I'm in love with someone, but it could be your son or daughter. And the Seven of Cups. Well, someone here, I don't know, is in love with a master magician of manipulator. Man. This is kind of like a very strange love fucking thing. It is. Let's see. Because it could be contrasted, meaning that love life is here, but this is more family-oriented shit, you know. The Moon. I've been struggling just lately. That's a mother that's always struggling, or is struggling, or always has been struggling, or I don't know. Struggling over what? I've got no idea. Scott, I was hearing Scott, or Scotland. Nine of Swords in reverse. I fear that you will reject me. There you go. Fear of abandonment and rejection. They don't like being alone. This person can't stand not having people around them. Okay, and it might be their children. I can't bear it, the fact that my children may not want me. Okay. If this is a relationship, and the fact that it's just you guys metaphysically connected to someone, you're worried the fact that it might not ever turn out. Okay, Three of Swords. I hope I will see you again sometime. Again, it's kind of like this, well, all I can do is just live in hope. And that's it. That's all I have. Nine of Cups. I am happy that it's over. So someone's happy that it's over, but the other person keeps wanting to play it out again. Knight of Pentacles. I never want to feel that way again. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it's not going anywhere, so how can you feel that way if it's not going anywhere? You should be glad, you know. You should be pleased that it isn't going anywhere, because there's a hell of a lot of control. The Chariot. I am different now. Again, it's probably like this Jekyll and Hyde type sort of stuff, you know. Oh my God, I don't have multiple personality disorder anymore. You know, it's kind of like, no, you don't just cure from that, motherfucker. Seven of Wands. I hope you're happy. Cutting me off and not speaking to me and not talking to me. The Tower in reverse. In that moment, I didn't give a shit. Man, it's just... You know, the thing is when you're inside of a narcissist's head, these cards ain't going to make a lot of fucking sense. You know, they ain't. Just give me a second, Taurus. I just really need to put this air conditioner on because it is so hot in the UK, and that's half the reason why I'm not on camera. It's because it's just really hot with the TV on and the midsummer nights that we've got going on in the UK at the moment. Give me some air. So let's see. The Moon in reverse. Well, no, upright. Five of Wands. It's a shit show. It is. It's rejection, abandonment, creating abandonment scenarios, creating confusion. Then they don't want you, then they do, then they argue with you. They're so conditioned. Five is a Taurus Sagittarian energy as well. Could possibly be Aquarian. What is the Nine of Swords in reverse? Again, man, it's a same energy. Someone is so overpoweringly smothered. A child is here. Overpoweringly done so. They worry about their kid constantly all the time. Like I said, if this moon here is representing Scorpio, and that be a 4, and you've got like a life path 4 here, I've told you about the amount of obsession that they can have over children. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Fucking drained, stressed, this person. Just that much draining energy. 9 of Cups. It's a very difficult energy. Yeah, they like I said, soulmates come in different shapes and forms. Parents can have soulmates that are their children. They have soulmates that are their kids. If they lose them or they don't have them, they have such a strong attachment to them that they love them to goddamn death. And it's Knight of Pentacles. But it's narcissism. Because it's not allowing them to experience their own life. It's a codependent energy to my kids. 10 of Swords. Now I want to communicate again. The Chariot. But fucking rejection, abandonment. This child or this person's getting so fed up with it that they're not paying anyone any attention. It's like, no, you don't even deserve my attention. I'm just had enough. Page of Pentacles. 7 of Wands, yeah. This child, man, I'm sorry, but it keeps coming up as a message. This child is getting sick to death of being gaslit. Gaslit. 6 of Swords. Well, the children are. Like I said, if this is an ex, I'll be honest with you. The person that I said got married, their ex, their father that is no longer present, or is present, is alive. It's always been an absolute shit show. There's 3 children with an ex, just put it that way, and it's very bad, and it always has been very bad. And it's kind of like here. All the children very much gaslit and controlled. 7 of Wands, Taurus energy. Blocking someone out. Okay. 6 of Cups. Not paying attention to it. 6 of Cups with the Moon and the Tower. Again, someone in the family, bruv, is getting absolutely fucking wound up to the shit. Max here. Or Maxine. Or going banging on about fucking, I don't know, COVID. Or you've got COVID. I don't know here. But 6 of Cups with the Tower and the Moon. That is an absolute batshit crazy mother. People that are avoiding their mother. The Moon. The Tower in reverse. You get it again. Yeah, structured. Ex-husband or wife. King of Cups, the Star, Aquarian, 3. Pisces, Scorpio, life path, 4. 9. It's a fucking very monotonous energy. It's a difficult one to tell you what the hell is going on. It's kind of like this very structured way of living, very monotonous, very we don't speak much, we don't talk much. Like I said, it could just be a married couple that must spend the majority of their time not even around each other because of the amount of frustration or the amount of arguments. So like I said, you could even be doing the message that says the garden. You go out in the garden and you avoid your husband and wife and you don't really say much to each other. And if this is a karmic metaphysical one, I don't really see the communication there. Okay, I just see more hope than anything else that can be destroying. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys. I'm absolutely sweating everywhere under my man boobage and everything. So I'm going to have to dry myself off and do another reading. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and stay tuned for your next one.